Types of immunity. Immunity means it is the ability of the body to fight against infectious agent and other foreign materials. So immunity means it is the ability of the body to fight against foreign body. Types of immunity. There are two types of immunity: innate immunity and adaptive or the acquired immunity. In innate immunity, immune system is activated immediately after the exposure to antigen. So innate immunity means it is naturally occurs in our body. Immediately an infectious agent is occurs, our immune system will be activated. That is known as the innate immunity. It is non-specific type, and here the external components of innate immunity also present, internal components of innate immunity is present. So external components are the skin, mucosal barriers, tears, etc. In internal components of innate immunity is the inflammatory response, phagocytic cell action, natural killer cell reaction, etc. Next one is the adaptive immunity. Adaptive immunity or the acquired immunity. Acquired immunity again divided into natural or the artificial immunity. Then natural or artificial immunity again divided into natural passive immunity, natural active immunity, artificial passive immunity, then artificial active immunity. So adaptive immunity means immunity developed by an individual during its lifetime. That is known as the acquired. Acquired means acquired during the lifetime. That's why it is known as acquired immunity or the adaptive immunity. Here, I already told that it is again divided into natural immunity and artificial immunity. In natural there is passive immunity, natural passive immunity. That means it is the maternal transfer of antibody into the child while delivery. During delivery, the maternal antigen will be transferred to the fetus in order to improve the immune reaction of the fetus. So that is known as the natural passive immunity, maternal antibody that will help the patient infant to fight against the infection. That is natural passive immunity, maternal antibody transfer. Next one, natural active immunity. Natural active immunity means here if infection is occur to a patient, the immunity is developed after that infection. Okay, and if the patient is again infected with this virus, that time the patient will not be diseased. So that is known as the natural active immunity. For example, if the patient have chicken pox previously, the patient will not develop this chicken pox again, because naturally acquired immunity, natural active immunity is present to that client. Okay, so that is regarding the natural active immunity. If the patient is infected with one antigen, and if the patient is get immunity after this infection, and he will be protected for a long time after this infection. Next one, artificial immunity. In artificial immunity, there is again passive and active immunity. So in the active immunity, vaccines, immunizations, dead or live attenuated vaccines, all this comes under the active immunization. Passive passive immunity means here the antibody transfer, that is injection of immune serum, gamma globulin, immunoglobulin, all this comes under the passive immunity. So these are the types of immunity. Immunity is divided into two forms: adaptive immunity or acquired immunity, or the innate immunity. Innate immunity contains the inflammatory response, skin barriers, mucosal barriers, etc. Adaptive immunity means acquired during the lifetime. It is again divided into natural and artificial. Natural again divided into natural passive immunity, natural active immunity. Example for natural passive immunity is maternal transfer of antibody to the fetus, to the neonate. Then natural active immunity means chickenpox virus infection, it will not get after the infection. Then artificial immunity, artificial passive immunity means it is immunoglobulin. Then or in the introduction of serums. Then artificial active immunity means it is the immunization, that is natural the live attenuated vaccine or the killed vaccines. Thank you.